friends. Happy Tuesday. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We have so much fun learning to do this week. We're going to talk all about the zoo. And so I want to jump right in so that we can get right to work and get our learning going because it's going to be so much fun. So let's say hello. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello to you. Hello, hello, hello to you. Hello, hello, the sun is shining through. Hello, hello to you. Bum, ba-dum. Great job, my friends. Today, it is Tuesday, May 26th, 2020. Can you say that with me? Ready? Tuesday, May 26, 2020. That means our number of the day is 26. Look right here. A 2 and a 6 together make 26, which means we are going to count today all the way to 26. Are you ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Great job all the way to 26. All right, let's do our pattern as well. So who remembers what type of pattern we are learning this month? It's an A-B pattern. Good. And what object represents our A's? Butterfly. And what object represents our B's? Flower. Very good. Let's do it together. Remember, we have butterfly, flower. You can sit or stand, whichever one you would like, but let's do that pattern. Here we go, my friends. Butterfly, flower, 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 butterfly, flower. Tomorrow will be butterfly. Great job. All right, kids, the day is Tuesday. Good. Let's clap out Tuesday. Ready? Hands up. And Tuesday. How many claps for Tuesday? 2. Great job. And how many days are in a week? Do you remember? 7. Good. Let's sing those days of the week. Here we go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Good. Let's say them. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Great, great work, everyone. All right, today we are going to pick up where we left off and we are going to practice writing. What letter is this? It's a lowercase J. Very good. We're going to practice that. Let's review our lines, though, before we get going. We have the skyline, plane line, grass line, and the worm line. Very good. Here we go. Pencils up. Point to the plane line. Go all the way down to the worm line. Give it a hook. and give it a dot. J, jug, ja. Very good. Let's try that one more time. Ready? Pencils up. Point to the plane line. Go all the way down to the worm line. Give it a hook and give it a dot. J, jug, ja. Very good. Okay. This week, we are going to be talking a lot about zoo animals because we're reading the book Dear Zoo. But we're really going to talk a lot about a pet and zoo. Pets are animals that we could have in our homes and live with us. And zoo animals are animals that we would not want to live in our house. If you'll remember in our story, the little boy or girl riding to the zoo wants a pet. So I have a really fun song that I want us to sing together, and then we're going to dive right into our lesson, okay? Do you want to learn it with me? It's called I Have a Pet. So you can stand up if you want, okay? And I'm hoping that this is going to work so you guys can see it good, but let's sing it together.
Do you have a pet?
Yes, I have a dog. I have a pet. He is a dog. And he says woof, 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 woof. Woof, woof.
I have a cat.
Oh, she's got a cat.
I have a pet. She is a cat. And she says meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow.
I have a mouse. I have a pet. He is a mouse. And he says squeak, 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 squeak. Squeak, squeak. Woof, woof.
Meow, meow. Squeak, squeak.
I have a bird.
A bird?
I have a pet. He is a bird. And he says tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, tweet.
I have a fish.
Uh-oh.
I have a pet. She is a fish.
Ooh!
And she says glub, 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 glub. Glub, glub.
I have a lion.
A
Uh-oh.
lion?
I have a pet. He is a lion. And he says roar, 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 roar. Roar, roar.
Tweet, tweet. Glub, glub.
Roar.
See you later. Wasn't that so much fun? Now, I have a question though, because it seemed to me that all of those animals that they mentioned in that song, I could have living in my house, except for one. Which one was that? A lion. There's no way I'm going to have a lion living in my house unless it was a stuffed animal like Miss Amber just had. So silly. We're going to do a little bit of sorting right now. We're going to talk about the zoo animals and animals that could be pets. So if you'll look at the poster behind me, I have two different columns. And what we're going to do today is we are going to decide which animals belong in the zoo and which animals are animals that we actually could have in our home as a pet. Now, it's important to remember that pets are animals that live in our homes, that we can feed, we can help keep them clean. Maybe they live in a cage, maybe they live in water, maybe they live in a tank, or maybe they live in our house just roaming around. But it's important to know that these are only animals that we could keep in our house safely. Okay? So let's start with the first one. The first picture that I have, or first animal that I have that I want to show you is this one. What is this a picture of? This is an alligator. What do you think? Can an alligator be a pet? Can an alligator live in our homes? Or should an alligator live in the wild or at the zoo? Definitely in the wild or at the zoo. I do not want an alligator living in my house. No way. No siree. All right. Now, what about this one? This is a picture of a dog. What do you think about a dog? I think a lot of you may have one of these living in your house or in your backyard. I know I do. So a dog, is it a zoo animal or a pet animal? It's a pet. Very, very good. Whoopsie daisy. There goes our little doggy. Dog right there. All right, let's see what else I have. Oh, this one might be a little bit tricky. This one is a rabbit or a bunny. What do you think about that? Some of you may have bunnies as pets. Bunnies can live in cages or kennels in our houses, and we can get them out and pet them and love on them just like we would a dog or a cat. So is a rabbit an animal that lives at the zoo or an animal that could be a pet that could live in our house? It's an animal that could be a pet that could live in our house. You are right. Very good. There's our rabbit. Uh-oh. What do you guys think about this one? What's that? A lion. Do you want a lion living in your house? I don't want a lion living in my house. He's too big and too fierce, like our story talks about. So what do you think? Does lion go on zoo animals or pet animals? Animals we could have in our house. Zoo. You are right. Lions stay in the zoo, my friends. All right, what about this one? What about this one? This is a turtle. What do you think about a turtle? Sometimes I know we catch turtles in a little pond in the backyard. What do you think about turtles? Turtles are an animal that you could have a small tank for and give them some water and some rocks to climb on and give them food to eat, and they could live right in your house, right in your bedroom. So what do you think? Is a turtle a zoo animal or a pet animal? It's a pet. It could be a pet. It could be something that lives in your house, unless it's like a big, massive snapping turtle. We don't want those living in our house. No way. Uh-oh. What about this one? A monkey. Ooh, ooh, ha, ha. Monkeys. My goodness. What do you think? Can we have monkeys living in our house as a pet, or do monkeys stay at the zoo? What do you think? Zoo or a pet? Definitely zoo. Yeah, they're a little too crazy to live in our houses. They are. Ooh, what about this one? This one is a bird. What do you think about bird? Some of you may have birds in your house. Yeah. Bird, is it a zoo animal or a pet animal? Definitely a pet. We could have birds living in a little cage and feed them food and help keep them clean, all of those things. All right, last but not least, what about this one? An elephant. Whoa. Too big to live in our house. What do you think? Does he belong in the zoo Or could we have him as a pet? He definitely has to stay in the zoo. You are right. So we have our zoo animals and our animals that could live in our house as a pet. Today I want to talk to you a little bit. I have this wonderful page with a lot of different pictures on it about zoo and what it is like to work in a zoo. You can see this man, he's actually feeding a baby tiger. This lady down here, she's working with some of the animals. Up here, she's looking and training some of the penguins. Listen to what it says about the zoo. It says, many people love to work with animals. If you love animals, becoming a zookeeper might be a good job for you. Being a zookeeper is more than just cuddling with cute animals. Being a zookeeper means that you are in charge of keeping the zoo animals healthy and happy. They clean out animal cages, help to give the animals medical care, feed the animals, play with the animals, teach the animals, watch the animals, and teach visitors, that's you, about the animals. You have to be very careful when you are a zookeeper because sometimes you work with dangerous animals. All zookeepers have to have training about how to interact with and handle each type of animal to prevent injuries. This job can be very stinky and messy and tiring, but many people think it's worth it. People who love to learn about, care for, and be with animals really love the job of being a zookeeper. Sounds like being a zookeeper would be really, really hard and tricky. We're going to learn a little bit more about that this week. But as we close out, I have a zoo pattern that I thought we could do together, and then I have a guessing game for you, okay? Let's look at this pattern. It has an elephant and a frog in it. Let's see. I want you to help me and tell me what should go in this square. Let's say it together. Elephant, frog. Elephant, frog. Elephant. What comes next? Did you say frog? If you said frog, you are right. Elephant, frog. Elephant, frog. Elephant, frog. Okay, each day as we close out our lesson, I am going to give you a challenge. I'm going to give you some clues about a zoo animal, and I'm going to see if you can guess which zoo animal it may be. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Today's zoo animal is a very big zoo animal. Most of the time, this animal is gray in color, and he also has a long trunk. I don't know. Go find a grown-up and tell a grown-up what animal it is. I hope you guessed correctly. See you later.